guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reading It Ends With Us. So let's get into it. So this morning I read about 3-4 chapters at my house. And then I read about another chapter or so while I was at the library with my friend. We went to some little libraries around here at the parks. And then we went to the library. So I got to read a little bit. And as you can see, I started this morning. And this is how far I am into it. I'm really enjoying it so far. So let's go ahead and get into some of my thoughts and what's going on. Really quick, just so you know, this is going to have spoilers. So I'm going to tell you the things that I've read so far. So if you don't want to read spoilers, I'd say either skip over it or mostly just don't watch this video because I'm going to be giving spoilers. So let's get into it. So chapter 1, you meet Lily Blossom Bloom, and she's sitting here on a rooftop really close to the edge thinking about why certain people in life think about suicide and stuff. And then you see this another character. His name is Ryle. I cannot pronounce his last name. It's Kincaid. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. But we introduced to Kyle, who comes up on the same rooftop, but he doesn't realize anyone's there. And he kicks a chair because he's very frustrated. And he does not see her there at first, like I said. But once he sees her, he asks for her name, and they start having like deep conversations. They start talking to each other about things they would never really talk about with anyone else. And he's very blunt with her about everything. He's blunt to the point that he says that he wants to fool around with her. Those are not his words exactly, but I'm not going to say the actual word he uses. And she's very stunned that he says this. And I forget exactly how they moved forward from there, but he told her that, and somehow they move on. And like I said, they're talking about all these deep things, and it's just crazy to me how they just got past that one little line where he's like, oh, I want to, okay, I got it. I found it. I was looking for the page. After he tells her he wants to do this, this is what it says. I can't even look at him. His statement makes me feel like a multitude of things all at once. Well, I'm not into one-night stands. I figured as much. He says, your turn. So they say your turn when it's the next person's to talk about whatever they want to talk about. So she'll say something related to whatever she wants to say. That's like a deep conversation type thing. And then once it's his turn, he does the same thing, and so on and so on. Well, I'll be right back, guys. I need to turn this car on because it is hot in here and I don't need like the car making all the noise. Okay, so moving past what I said. So like I said, they had this deep conversation, yada yada. This next chapter comes and we find out that her father, he is an abusive person. He drinks so much that he abuses his mother and she doesn't see why. We also get an introduction into her past a little bit. So it talks about how she met this guy, Atlas, on her school bus one year when she was 15. And he's homeless, and she starts noticing this because from her window she can kind of see him walking to wherever he goes after school, and she finds this out, so she wants to help him out. So she starts to give him food this first day. The next day she invites him over to watch Ellen DeGeneres, and he finds out that she really likes Ellen. And along with this topic of Ellen, when she was younger, she used to write these letters to Ellen. She never sent them out, but she still has them like in a little box or something, and she tells Ellen all about this whole situation with Atlas and just like whatever's going on in her life in general, kind of like it's a little journal, but she writes them to Ellen specifically because she really loves Ellen. And she also tells Ellen what she likes and what she doesn't like about her talk show, things like that. So I found that to be interesting, but I feel like that's just a fun little plot line of how she like expresses like what's going on in her life, because it's not a journal, but it's like one. Anyway, moving on from there, she just starts hanging out with Atlas more, and because he's homeless, he can't shower. And when her friend at school said that he smells, which was kind of mean, but she didn't know the situation either. Anyway, so every time her parents are not home, Lily lets this guy Atlas go to her house to take a shower, give him food, whatnot. But the main thing I'm surprised is she gives him some of her dad's clothes to wear. I guess she wants to help him. But your father is going to notice that her clothes are gone. Like his clothes, I'm sorry. He's going to notice his clothes are gone. That's just what I don't understand, how she doesn't pick up on that. Anyway, but other than that, it's really good so far. And from there, she meets his friend, Alyssa. And not long after, she finds out Alyssa is Ryle's sister. And then she seems to break her ankle. And then she finds out kind of what type of guy he is. Because he kind of talked about this in the first chapter too, but she finds more about the fact that he's into one-night stands, but she's not. She's more of, I want to find the person I'm destined to be with, yada yada, but he's into one-night stands and hooking up. Anyway, the next chapter comes along. He finds her house. He knocked on like 29 doors trying to find her because she never told him exactly where she lived, just the building number. He finally finds the place, and he's begging her to have a one-night stand with her because he can't stop thinking about her. And he said after this is over, he will forget about her, which is obviously not true because it's a book that seems very cliche. I think I know how that's gonna go. Anyway, it's really good so far. And after that, I believe, so yeah, she said, okay, I'm not gonna do that, blah blah blah. But then she's like, let me think about it. She's like, at least let me shower first, because she's been gone all day doing stuff. So she goes shower, she gets ready for an hour while Ryle's just in her bed, and he falls asleep and nothing happened. And now I've got to this chapter where she finally got her flower shop set up, because she, like I said, I feel like it's ironic that her name is Lily Blossom Bloom, and then she's gonna open this flower shop. But it also seems really cool. I'm excited to see how this flower shop turns out. But guess who her first customer is? Ryle. Of course it's Ryle. Anyway, I haven't got too much further in. All I know is he found some lilies, and she goes, in her head, like one of her thoughts say, kind of ironic. That's how far I am right now, but it is so good, and I'm loving it, guys. I did not expect it to be like this, but I do like it. Main thing is, I would say it's more for older audiences, because it is more of like adult book, I guess. I don't know if that's what you call it, but it seems more for like adults, or at least I want to say 18 and up, but I'm not a rating person, so I don't know. But other than that, it seems really good. I can't wait to see what happens. So now let's go to Starbucks and read some more, because I kind of want a Starbucks drink, but also I just feel like Starbucks will be a good place to read. So I'll see you at Starbucks. Okay guys, so we got our Starbucks drink. I got the strawberry acai refresher, a venti, with no berries, water, not lemonade. Then I get 2 pumps of vanilla, peach juice, and a splash of coconut milk. And look how aesthetic it is. I love it. It's literally my favorite color. It's pink. So now, let's read. Okay, so update. I just finished chapter 6, and basically the idea of this chapter was just kind of him buying her flowers. At the end of the chapter, it was like, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, just this like 2 sentences or 3 sentences. Ryle just bought me flowers, not just any flower, he bought me a bouquet of lilies. It was really sweet, and yeah, that's all I have to say, but I just wanted to update you guys on that chapter, so I'm gonna keep reading now. Okay guys, so I just have to say this before I forget. So I'm on page 85, and she's talking to her friend Devin about the neurosurgeon, or Ryle, and she finally admitted on page 85 that she likes Ryle, but she doesn't want to. But she admitted it. I was finally glad to hear her admit it, because it's too early in the book for her to just denying it like most characters saying, oh, I don't like him. But she already likes him this early in, guys. Okay, I just have to share this because I'm a sucker for romance, and they just shared their first kiss, Ryle and Lily, on page 92. Well, I have to start right here real quick. Just listen to this. He's looking at me so intently, I try to stop and fight him off of me, and I hold my breath. His chest is pressing against mine. My back is pressed to the door, and then his mouth is on mine. One pressure against my lips. Despite the strength behind him, his lips are like silk. I'm shocked at the moan that rushes through me, and even more shocked when I part my lips and want more. His tongue slides against mine, and he releases my wrist to grab my face. His kiss grows deeper, and I grasp at his hair, pulling him closer, feeling the kiss in my entire body. I'm not going to read the rest because that's all I've read so far, but I just had to share that. That was their first kiss, guys. And that was pretty intense for like a first kiss. I don't think I've ever read a first kiss like that before, and I just had to share it. But I do love, so far, Colleen Hoover's writing. She's doing a great job. But yeah, I just wanted to share that, so I'm going to keep reading now. Okay, so I really do need to focus, but I just have to share this. Hopefully I will read after this. But like I said, I'm reading their scene where they start kissing for the first time. But it's not only that. She says in her thoughts, because when you read a book, it's basically the character's thoughts, that she's giving him a one-night stand, even though he doesn't deserve it. But she's totally right. He doesn't deserve it. So I don't know why she's just giving it to him. That's not okay. She really needs to set her ground and say, I'm not doing this. But she chooses to give it. Like, make it make sense to Lily Blossom. So it's currently basically 5:30, so I've been in Starbucks for over an hour or so, and I've been reading. I do love this book, guys. It is so good. I've been reading a little bit. I got a little distracted being on my phone and stuff, but I did read a good bit. I am 30% done with It Ends With Us, and I am just loving it. I'm going to share some more of my thoughts on what I've been reading later, but I really want to go look at some books. I'm probably not going to find anything, and even if I do, I'm probably not going to buy any, but I'm going to go to Walmart because we don't have any like cutesy little bookstores, so I'm probably going to go to Walmart, and then I might go to Goodwill to see if they have any interesting books, but I'll see you at Walmart. But guys, I have not finished this book, but so far I really like it. I haven't read it in a little while, but I did start it. Haley Pham was raving so much about this book, so I was like, I'm probably gonna love it. Just so you know, there is kind of explicit moments in here that I haven't really got to yet, but I have heard that, but that's just a warning. I started this, but I haven't finished it. I have this book, but I haven't read it yet. I've read that whole series, and the show is amazing. I haven't finished Beach Read yet either. Oh, funny story. I really want to read that. That's on my TBR. These are all right here. They're all on my TBR, most of them. These are, and these are. Okay, guys, I just wanted to point this out, but there's a girl I love to watch on YouTube, Addison Brienne, and I saw her reading this, and I may just read it just because she is. I think she has really good taste in books, kind of similar to mine, so I might read this. So I'm probably going to put it on my TBR, and plus, look how cute the cover is. Okay, y'all, two things. One, I found this book I used to love as a child, Love You Forever. If you have not read that, you definitely should. Or at least get it for your children if you have kids. Because it's such a cute little book. It's about how the little kid's mommy will always love him forever, but also in the same way that he'll love her forever. It's so cute. But also, I just have to mention, I found the book I recently finished. Go check out my last video if you haven't. It's where I talk about this book. I review it, I give you my thoughts on it. So I really did like this book. All I'm going to say is I gave it 5 stars. So definitely check out my video if you have not already. This is one book I have DNF'd before, meaning did not finish, mostly because I couldn't get through it. It was too slow for me, but let me know if you've read it and you actually enjoy it. Okay, guys, so this might just have to be my next read after I finish It Ends With Us, but it's called A Novel Love Story, and it just seems so cute. Look at the cover. I love the pink and the blue and the yellow. I think it goes really well together, and the plot of the story just seems so cute and like a book I would really love, because it's based on like a little cute romance. And then it says there's this character, a grumpy bookstore owner. So it just gives cute little bookstore vibes, and I cannot wait to read this. I think this is going to be my next read, guys. I'm obviously not going to buy it, but hopefully I can download it to my phone like I did with Daisy Jones and the Six. And if not, I'll try to find the audiobook. But I think this is going to be my next read after It Ends With Us. Guys, look at this. There's an End With Us journal. I did not know that. Look how cute it is. Okay, guys, so you're going to work with sitting right there because I don't have anything to prop my phone up in here, and honestly, it's better than when I prop my phone up there. Anyway, really quick, I was just going to say, I just got to the gym, and I was just going to go home. I thought, you know what I could do? I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and I could work out on the treadmill while I read It Ends With Us. Because I remember seeing a TikTok a while back of a girl who reads while she's on the treadmill, and honestly, that's kind of smart. So maybe I'll start either reading or listening to an audiobook or something while I'm on the treadmill. That way, I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Like I said, I could be learning, engaging in a book as I'm working out, because it's gonna be a lot better than just working out in silence, because I don't have my AirPods with me. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I found a quick little 10-minute leg workout on TikTok, so I'm probably gonna do that, and then I'm gonna finish off with the treadmill and reading. So I'll see you guys in the gym. All right, guys, if I talk weird, it's because I'm out of breath. Okay, so I did a 10-minute workout. Now I'm about to hop on this treadmill and read some It Ends With Us. I also, as you can see, I'm just showing you, I'm not like ran, but I jogged around this room, the gym, twice. So now, time to read some more. I went over a mile. I guess time flies in a good book. Hey guys, we got the goods, dinner time. So I'm gonna try to start eating better. So I got me a side salad, which actually doesn't sound too bad. I'm not like big on salads, but I'll eat them occasionally. So we're gonna have a salad. And this part is not the healthiest, but at least I cut back. Normally I get the 12 count, but this time I just got the 8 count chicken nuggets. And I got some ranch for my salad. And obviously Chick-fil-A sauce for these nuggets. And then I brought me a ginger ale to drink from my house. So I'm going to eat, and when I finish, I'm going to just walk around, get some steps in. And then hopefully we see the pretty sunset. So I've been home for a little bit, and I made a to-do list for tomorrow. I made a whole page. Yes, it's a lot, but I'm going to try to be more productive from now on. So I'm trying to get my planner situated. So I had all these pages and I tore them out. So I'm going to start over, make a planner. So each day I can have a little page of writing whatever I want, kind of for fun type of thing. And then the next page, this side, be a to-do list. So I have a to-do list for tomorrow. I'm probably gonna fill in some stuff for this planner because I want to use this more often. I think it's super cute, and I got it from Walmart. So I'm gonna use this, and then I'm probably gonna journal. I haven't journaled in these in a while, so I want to get back into it though. This is my gratitude journal, and the reason it looks like this is because I fill it up with stickers, and some of them are thick stickers like that. So it kind of looks like that. But this is my gratitude journal. And I just write 5 things in each one of things I'm thankful for. And then I just decorate it with stickers and stuff like that. And this is my prompt journal. I either go on TikTok or Pinterest or somewhere online, and I look up prompts. And then I answer one because it's kind of fun. So I'm going to do this. And then I'm probably just going to get ready for bed and stuff and then chill. I'm probably going to go to bed late. But at the same time, I'm going to try not to go to bed super late. So I'll update y'all maybe in the next video if I stayed up super late. And if I got up early enough, because I want to be more productive and go to bed earlier and wake up earlier. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yes, I did not finish this book, but I think we went through a good bit in one day. I've never read this much in one day. So I started this morning, and I read 9 chapters and 124 pages. That's pretty good for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me read this book. Comment down below if you want to have more videos like this where I read and have days in my life, because I feel like this is going to be easy. So from now on, I may start doing more what I eat in a day and days in my life, because that's kind of what I want to stick with for now. But I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you somewhere else on the internet.